I did mention that the modern society is not going in a favorable direction for women today. However, ladies, we have to address the very important aspect that men have become very spoiled in our society, and it's thanks to women.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with another response video, and today we're looking at a video titled How to Make Him Beg for Your Attention. And yeah, we're covering a video by this clown again, so it should be interesting. But before we do, guys, be sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. The link for that is in the description. And yeah, let's see what she has to say about men being spoiled in our society.
So we're not that innocent here. We're not going to be victims here. We are actually responsible to why men are spoiled today. And there is a simple reason for that. Women have become desperate. Women have become very forgiving. Women are violating their own boundaries in order to keep men, in order to satisfy men, in order to just have a family.
Dude, that is so funny. Like, they think that it's all men that they're referring to. You see, girls are breaking boundaries and doing this whole pick me thing and becoming desperate for Chad. They're not doing this behavior for regular guys, for everyday men. They're doing it for the guys that are already being chased by lots of girls. Um, but I think it's super funny because they'll sit on camera and then they'll say, "Oh, girls, don't be desperate." But the same girls that say that exact thing are the ones that chase the hardest for Chad. The ones that always complain about other girls chasing and how women are desperate are always the most desperate ones, guys. Actually hilarious how it works.
This becomes problematic because one of the things that we as high caliber women we cannot afford is to violate our own boundaries, is to
I just want to point out you're not high caliber. I had her Instagram open. I went through a bit of a stalk before we got into it. Let me see if I can find this particular picture for you guys of this high quality woman. Damn, I don't think I can find it. There was one where she was smoking. There's like one where they was side by side. I'm sure you guys have already seen. Oh, here it is. High quality woman, by the way, guys. And anyway.
start flexing the initial message that we sent out, because majority of us, we are probably playing a little bit hard to get. But the problem is when we're not acting hard to get. So this takes me straight into the first and foremost biggest dating cliche out there. I'm talking about being hard to get. Yes, it's a cliche, but yes, we have to talk about it because you are probably not doing your homework. You are probably still texting him first, calling him first, flexing around with the boundaries, and not really being hard to get. And
I would like to make the proposition here that if you play hard to get with a man who has options, you are not going to be chosen. Um, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a good strategy to me. The funny thing is, like, they don't seem to realize that you don't have to play hard to get for guys in general. You really don't. Like, you give the average guy just an ounce of attention from a girl, and that guy will start chasing. Because most of these guys out here, they're cucks. They lack it. Most of the guys walking around in society at the moment, they will double cross. If you, let's just say you've got a girlfriend, that guy will double cross you to try and get with your girl at the drop of a hat. Dude, these guys out here are so thirsty, it's actually insane. And so women are getting on camera and they're teaching, oh, play hard to get, but all they're doing is they're just playing themselves. Um, Guys who have a lot of options, the Chads, the Tyrones, guys, why would they why would they turn around and say, hey, this girl's not paying me much attention, I should go with her? You see, that's a lot harder of a thing for a guy to do because um, what attracts men is not lack of validation primarily. It's how beautiful and how submissive a girl is basically that will attract a man. It's not how masculine you are, how much you stand your ground and try and lure them. It's just so disgusting, this teaching. This kind of teaching works way better for men than it does for women because we're attracted to different things. If you tell a man to play hard to get, then we're talking, then we're cooking with something. But if you tell a woman to play hard to get, it's like, I mean, okay, don't expect Chad to chase you because why would he put in the effort? If you're not giving it up, he'll just go to someone else. Just doesn't make a lot of sense.
I'm sorry to say, my dear elegant lady, but there is a reason to why you perhaps are not getting the treatment that you are expecting to get treated. It's not only because
Yeah, it's because you're one of many and you're playing all these foolish games.
men are pigs. Actually, majority of men are not pigs. You still have those who are very highly educated that I call high quality men, and those are the actual men that we want to hunt for in these modern days.
Isn't that disgusting? Did you guys notice how the camera zoomed in on her face there when she said it? It's almost as if she knows it's just a meme at this point. Um, you see, girls like this, they hate men, guys. They really do. Men are just a means to an end. Their wallets. Guys have basically been reduced in society to wallets and pleasure, basically. Um, I don't know. This woman just lacks everything to me. She really does.
Because let's face it, I don't have time or energy to start educating a man or start raising a man like if he was a little boy.
Yeah, cool. Men don't want your quote unquote education anyway. You absolute clown.
Quite frankly, high caliber women don't do this, so I don't think you should be doing either. Women do have a tendency of being also impatient. I see it everywhere, so let's not deny the fact that women rather jump on quantity rather than quality. And what I say by that is that sometimes women feel uncomfortable staying in their singleness. They think that, okay, well, okay, he seems alright. Okay, let me jump this ship. And then off they go. And then she wonders why she's unhappy in this relationship, why things are not working out, and why the man that she chose is a pig. So I don't want any of that for my ladies. I want my ladies to be very selective ladies, to be choosing.
I mean, okay, so you want girls to stay single for longer and really go for that catch, that prize pick, and be patient. Well, here's the thing: your time is limited. The longer you spend trying to get your catch, the less likely it is you'll be able to get your catch. So it's just not a good strategy all around. And the other thing is when girls will say, "Oh, give him time, give him time." They're basically suggesting that if you sleep with him enough, you know, if you have a quote unquote relationship with no strings attached for long enough, he'll eventually become attached to you. Again, just a really stupid strategy, in all honesty. Um, these kind of strategies are honest. They're shallow. You see, they're not actually the person that they are. Like even if this girl gets into a relationship with a high quality dude, um, if the guy has any sense at all, he'll know she's for the streets. Like all it took me was just looking on like you can tell by this woman's Instagram that she's a clown and she's faking everything anyway. But I mean, it didn't take me long to even find this picture here, right? Like guys see through this now. Like we see through this. We look at photos like that. Look, every single one is of herself. She's not a good investment. If you look at an Instagram like this and you think to yourself, "Wow, this woman is a good investment of my time," you're a little bit lost. You're a little bit lost in all honesty. Like look at this. It's so fake and it's so shallow. Really. Um Goodness gracious me. I mean, look, what even is this? What even anyway.
To be taking their time, to be really testing the guy, seeing, is he really worth my time? Is he really
Yeah, is he big enough of a jerk that he can retain my interest for long amounts of time? That's basically what they're asking. What she just said is, see how much you can crap test this guy, and if he passes all the crap tests, then go with it. See if the attraction, see if he can be pushed over, emotionally manipulated, bullied around, wrapped around your finger. That's that's what girls do to test, by the way. Like I shouldn't really have to say that. A lot of you guys over here, you understand that sort of thing. But the way girls test you is they test you with negativity. They see how you respond to certain situations. They'll just throw crap at you that's like offensive, and they'll see if A, you'll put up with it, or B, if you'll get butt hurt by it. So like if you have a girl over, for example, you know, she's you know staying the night or whatever, she's just staying at your house for an interval of 40 minutes or whatever. She'll often throw crap at you during that time to see if you're actually just like a sook, basically. Like if she throws something offensive at you and then you get all butthurt about it, you've just gone from like whatever attraction level you were at to like you've just become really ugly, right? But that's what girls will do. They'll just throw negative crap at you, kind of like a child. You know how like like children will walk up to you and they'll like a child will like hit you and then run off and then like look back at you to see if it's in trouble or not. That's kind of what girls do. It's like how much can I get away with? What am I allowed to do? And if they see that they can push your boundaries, then I mean it's kind of all over. But anyway, guys, I think we will leave it there. I think we've had enough of listening to this clown. Remember, if you are new here or if you're enjoying the video, guys, be sure to subscribe, join the Discord, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.